So there we go. We are seeing the two leaders enter the room.
It does seem to be quite significant that Kim Yo-jong again takes such an important role next to. Sorry.
Pretty comprehensive document, and we've had a really great term together, a great relationship. I'll be giving a news conference at 2:30, which is in a little bit less than 2 hours, and we'll discuss this at great length. In the meantime, I believe that they'll be handing it out on behalf of Chairman Kim and myself, and we're both very honored to sign the document. Thank you.
우리가 매우 중요한 문서에 서명을 하게 될 것입니다. 이 문서는 굉장히 포괄적인 문서이고 오늘 굉장히 좋은 아주 훌륭한 회담을 가졌고 또 아주 좋은 관계를 구축하였습니다. 2시 반, 즉 다시 말해서 약 2시간 후에 나는 기자회견을 할 예정입니다. 거기서 좀 더 자세하게 말씀을 드리겠습니다만은 일단 그 와중에 그동안에는 발표문이 기자들에게 배포될 것으로 알고 있습니다. 감사합니다.
Would you like to say something to the press?
우리는 오늘
Today we had a very historic encounter where we overcame the past history and we embarked on a new beginning, and we will be signing.
We had a historic meeting and decided to leave the past behind, and we are about to sign a historic document.
The world will see a big change.
A major change.
Thank you for providing today's opportunity. Thank you, President Trump.
I would like to express my gratitude to President Trump to make this meeting happen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay. Starting that process very quickly, very, very quickly. Absolutely.
Mr. President, 100%. Can you prove it? Would you talk about auto warm beer, sir? Mr. Stenson, feel free to give up your nuclear arms.
You'll be seeing everything in just a little while. The letter that we're signing is very comprehensive, and I think both sides are going to be very impressed with the result. A lot of goodwill went into this, a lot of work, a lot of preparation. I want to thank everybody on both sides, Secretary Pompeo and all of his counterparts. They were absolutely fantastic.
네, 조금 후에 우리가 서명한 발표문의 내용에 대해서 곧 알게 될 것입니다. 아까도 얘기했습니다마는 매우 포괄적인 그러한 문서이고 양측이 그 결과에 대해서 굉장히 만족할 만한 결과입니다. 이 문서를 서명하고 또 이런 그 만남을 갖기 위해서 많은 사람들이 선의를 가지고 노력했고 또 많은 준비 작업이 있었습니다. 그 양측의 그러한 작업을 해주신 분들에 대해서 감사드립니다. 거기에는 폼페오 장관뿐만 아니라 조선 측의 그러한 여러 참여자분들에게 감사드립니다.
Thank you very much. It's fantastic. Thank you very much, everybody. We'll see you a little bit later. And we're very proud of what took place today. I think our whole relationship with North Korea and the Korean Peninsula is it's going to be a very much different situation than it has in the past. We both want to do something. We both are going to do something. And we have developed a very special bond. So people are going to be very impressed. People are going to be very happy. And we're going to take care of a very big and very dangerous problem for the world. And I want to thank Chairman Kim. Spent a lot of time together today, very intensive time. And I would actually say that it worked out for both of us far better than anybody could have expected. I think far better. I watched the various news reports. I would say far better than anybody even predicted. And this is going to lead to more and more and more. And it's an honor to be with you. Very great honor. Thank you. Thank you to all of your representatives very much.
오늘 둘 다 뭔가 이루어내려고 싶어하고 또 둘의 특별한 관계가 오늘 시작되었습니다. 그리고 우리는 아주 여러 가지 중요한 여러 가지 문제의 해결에 시작을 했다라고 말씀드릴 수가 있습니다. 김 위원장님께 감사드리고 또 내가 보기에는 오늘 만남이 누가 기대했던 것보다 또 누가 예측했던 것보다도 좋은 만남이고 좋은 결과로 이루어질 것 같습니다. 또 앞으로 더 많은 진척이 있을 것 같고 이렇게 만나게 된 것을 영광으로 생각합니다. 김 위원장님 감사합니다.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Will you invite Chairman Kim to the White House?
Absolutely, I will.
Mr. Kim, would you like to come to Washington?
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
There you have it. The leaders of North Korea and the U.S. having signed a joint agreement in Sentosa Island at Capella Hotel after having rounds of talks today in Singapore. Now, something to, to recap as to what the leaders had said, it's quite unusual to see leaders speak before they sign a joint agreement, but U.S. President Donald Trump did go ahead and said that they've had a comprehensive meeting and that it was a satisfactory one for both of them. And he also said that the two sides have developed a special bond and that the two will be handling some of the big and dangerous problems for the world, and appreciating his North Korean counterpart as well, and also from the North Korean side, Kim Jong-un also saying that the two sides have overcome their past history and that the world will see a major change. So both of them speaking in a respectful manner, but teasing it that something will happen down the road. I mean, U.S. President Donald Trump said that he will be having a presser in a couple hours' time before he embarks on his trip back home. But although we do not know what to play around with in terms of what's been signed, what do you make of that gesture that we saw between the two leaders?
So the keyword I will focus on right now, the things that President Trump has said, will be the term comprehensive. As I mentioned before, the agreement could be considered a success if it's very detailed. So the mention of the comprehensive actually raises a hope, at least my hope, that the agreement has been quite detailed and that would actually include a potential roadmap for North Korea's denuclearization. So in that sense, it's an achievement. And then that could actually back up President Moon's claim that whatever agreement is going to, has been reached today, it's far beyond what the pundits back home had been speculating about. So in that sense, I think comprehensiveness is a very positive sign in my view. So it's a very good sign. And also the fact that President Moon has mentioned that the two have developed a special bond, that's a very good sign. Although President Trump has this tendency to like authoritarians around the world, so it's not definitely a positive in that sense. But on the other hand, I think the fact that both Kim and Trump have mentioned about reaching a new level of relations, I think that's also a hint that the two sides might have discussed about potential peace agreement, and that would involve the offering of security guarantees to the regime.
Also, just going over a couple of more of Kim Jong-un's comments, he said it was a historic encounter that can overcome past history. That's actually a repetition of what he said earlier in the day when he first met Trump. And he also he also said thank you to Trump quite pointedly, like at least 2 times there. What do you make of Kim Jong-un's quite respectful and deferential manner to Trump over the summit today?
Well, that's been the common pattern that Kim Jong-un has shown so far in his meetings with the leaders of South Korea and China. It's been very differential to President Moon, which really improved his perception of among the South Korean public. And his attitude towards President Xi of China has been also very differential and positive. So what we have seen today is an extension of his behavior to the leaders, I mean his quote-unquote colleagues who are older than him. And so in that sense, I think